tuning in to Let's Talk About It Media 21. Please like, comment, and subscribe. And please turn on the notification bell. That way, every time I upload a video, you'll be the first one to see it. Let's get into it. What we're going to talk about, we talk about celebrity news, celebrity gossip, what's going on IG and Google, fair use, copyright disclaimer under Section 107 of the Copyright Act of 1976, allowances made for fair use for purposes such as criticism, comments, news reporting, teaching, scholarships, and research. Fair use is use permitted by copyright statute that might otherwise be infringing. All comments are alleged, in our opinion, and for entertainment purposes only. And don't forget, the Cash App is Let's Talk About It Media. And thank you for your love and support.
So don't forget to interact with the channel, like, comment, and subscribe. That's the best way to support the channel for free. Everyone knows how YouTube works. So let's get into it. A cast member on Love and Marriage Huntsville is getting called out by many people. This interview happened maybe a week and a half ago. Okay. It basically says, man explains why he forces, this is what this says, he forces his wife to have relationships with him even though she was suffering cancer. I think she's cancer free now. But the biggest thing is, many people are saying this is so problematic. This is so problematic that you're not considering her feelings through her pain. Her pain and suffering, you're thinking of yourself and what your needs are. Many people have been going off for a week. I thought about doing the video and I was like, I know, like I said, I know someone on the show, and it's like I've been trying. It's hard for me to watch Love and Marriage Huntsville. It's extremely hard. I already feel that the men on the show don't respect the women. It's hard for me to hear what Martell does. It's hard for me to hear what Melody's doing. They did what they needed to do. Martell cheated. Melody got a divorce from him. And then you have the gentleman name is Maurice. Maurice is married to Kimmie. Kimmie unfortunately suffered a health condition, and she's healing from it. And they've gone back and forth on the show in general. I'll give a general synopsis on the show. They were dating. Many people wondered whether Maurice and Kimmie dated before he was done with his divorce. Maurice and Kimmie have gone back and forth in regards to how to parent their son. One of the ladies tried to say different things about the son. Won't go into that, but what was transpiring at his school, which was not okay. Kids are pretty much off limits. Kimmie's extremely busy, worked as a nurse, unfortunately became ill. He wanted her to quit her nursing job way before. Kimmie's doing extremely well from her health concerns. I think she's now in real estate. And the gentleman we're speaking of, Maurice, is an attorney. So you would think that an attorney would want his brand, his outlook on life to be different. This could mess with your business. I'm going to play the clip. I'm going to just show y'all, but I'm just trying to update you. Now, recently, it's been that the family had a sit down, the ex-wife with the new wife, and the son just seemed so uninterested in what was going on. I feel for the child. I do. He just seems to be, and there was either, whether it was season 1 or 2, Maurice wanted the ex-wife to move to Huntsville. So that way he could have his child and the mom be nearby. And he didn't consult with Kimmie before trying to announce this to his ex-wife and her husband to move to Huntsville. So she was like, hold on. You want your ex-wife to move here? You weren't going to tell me. You've already announced this to them that you're offering to help them move. And you want to take on your child full time. You want him living here full time. And you're in school and you work. Who's supposed to assist and help him as he's going through school homework and activities? He was basically kind of like, you're the wife. You're going to assist and help me like you always have. We'll work it out. Oh, poor Kimmie. So many people say whether or not how Maurice talks to Kimmie is appropriate. how Maurice treats Kimmie, whether it's appropriate. Many people feel that it's concerning. Okay, so let's get to his last name. Well, there's a few brothers. I'll be general. The best way I can be general. So Kimmie and Maurice sometimes gets the side eye because of how he talks to people. And Kimmie had mentioned that the brothers all seem very similar. And a lot of people didn't believe Kimmie that her husband's very similar to the brother who is Maurice. Maurice is also married to Tisha. So they often say things people kind of side eyes like, would you say that to your wife? Just general stuff. What their expectations are. Let's just be general. So there's Maurice, there's Marceau. Yeah, it's Marceau. Maurice and Marceau. So the brothers are married. So people are often calling out the brothers in regards to their expectations of what they expect from the wives. So many people were surprised that he would say that he still needed his alleged needs met, even though she was going through this health concern. And he basically said, I need that. So many women were like, well, wonder if you weren't going to get it. What were you going to do? Because before she became ill, I'm trying to be general the best way I can. Um, Before she became ill, his expectation was daily, whether wanted it or not, daily, and if possible, twice a day. Poor Kimmie. So the expectation is that she's not feeling well, he still is seeking. So many people were like, oh, okay, does he have a concern with? And back in the day, many people were wondering if the expectation of the brothers were so high of uh I'm trying to be so general. I want to say so many other things, but there's certain things you can't say after 10 minutes. So many people say, well, the appetite for the connection with a woman is so high. Many people used to say different things. What used to happen after work? Did they used to have parties? And the brothers were saying, no, we didn't have no parties. We would go home, be with our wives, be with our kids. So the brother has also been in the media, whether he was having concerns in his marriage or not. No one's ever brought general receipts or general pictures, kind of per se, but no one could ever confirm or deny, and no one ever, outside of the marriage, everyone had a pregnancy. So many people were like, okay, just let it go. Maybe this is just people just talking. So let's get to the video in regards to what he said. And many people are going in, and I'll kind of go through the comments. Um, I'll go through the comments after I play the video. I want to show the face, but I think I'll just be general and just play the clip.
Much of a sexual person to where, despite what she's going through right now, you still feel like there's a happy medium in terms of her pleasuring you.
There's a difference between wants and needs, all right? And I'm a person who actually needs sex, not a person who wants sex. Now, at times I want it, but I actually need it. Life throws us curveballs like what we're going through right now. What Kimmie is doing is admirable as a spouse. To roll over and suffer through it, fakes it, all for me. Because at that moment, it's something that she completely didn't desire, right? So I look at it as her.
That much of a sexual person to where.
So people are basically they're saying this is horrible. And it's sad that the partner doesn't understand that she's, and for him to say roll over. Let's go to the next clip.
By me while I'm standing by her. As difficult as it may seem, we should all feel that we would be better people and say, oh, no, I don't want or need sex for however long it takes for you to recover. But we then live in reality where that's not true.
I want to ask you this. So when you say you need sex, not want it, you need it. Obviously, there's things we need. We need oxygen. We need water. There's certain things we need in order to be able to live a healthy life. Why do you need sex?
I need sex like Carlos needs mess.
Girl!
I can't even make this up. This is literally what he said on the show. There was other stuff that was said. I think the show is maybe 30 minutes, 45 minutes to an hour, whatever it was. I was shocked because this clip is literally have been almost going viral for the last week or two. But yeah, I'm a play it again so you can hear what he said.
Curveballs like what we're going through right now, what Kimmie is doing is admirable as a spouse. To roll over and suffer through it, fakes it, all for me. Because at that moment, it's something that she completely didn't desire. Right? So I look at it as her.
That much of a sexual person to where, despite what she's going through right now, you still feel like there's a happy medium in terms of her pleasuring you.
There's a difference between wants and needs, all right? And I'm a person who actually needs sex, not a person who wants sex. Now, at times I want it, but I actually need it. Life throws us curveballs like what we're going through right now. What Kimmie is doing is admirable as a spouse. To roll over and suffer through it, fakes it, all for me. Because
And that's where people just had a problem. Like if you know that a person's rollover and suffering through it, well wishes. Well wishes to Kimmie. Well wishes to Maurice. I don't want to give his last name, but everybody knows Love and Murders Huntsville. They know what it is. It's sad. Some of the ratings have gone down. Let me go through what's been going on. Some of the ratings have been going down because it's been a lot of comments, a lot of things said, a lot of things happened last year, and there was like a blackout. So people haven't been really watching it. And it was kind of like season 1, season 2, season 3, not episode 1, 2, and 3. Seasons were kind of doing the same narrative. It wasn't really anything interesting. Then a family member was brought over, then their whole life was told about, so that was kind of brought on, so that was kind of interesting, but it's almost like they're not bringing anything interesting. I'm not going to give advice, but well wishes. We'll see if Love and Marriage Huntsville gets renewed. He does have a Love and Marriage Detroit. Pretty good show. That was good. That was interesting. Have family in Detroit. That was good and interesting. Um, and then there's a Love and Marriage DC. So, well wishes to Carlos King. Everybody says he needs to stop focusing on the Real Housewives and he needs to focus on his shows and writing and focusing because everybody's like, the ratings is down because they're tired of seeing the same old, same old. I watched one person and they were like, oh, I don't even feel like reviewing it. Oh, I'm going to go ahead and review it. I don't feel like it. But then they kind of watched it and it's like, okay, but well wishes. Well wishes to the women. Mothers teach your daughters different because some of the things that these men say on this show, whether it's Maurice, like he was saying, suffer through. No woman should have to suffer through. Give her time to heal. Some of the things that Marceau has said, some of the things that Martella has said, some of the things that Melody has said, but well wishes. Some of the people on the show is just interesting, and I don't know how the show's lasted this long, to be honest. Many people thought the show might have been canceled last year because of all the social media interaction. So well wishes. Thanks for tuning in. Thanks for supporting the channel. Like, comment, and subscribe.